Got Christmas music playing in the background. Turn that off. Here we go. All right. Super excited. Looking forward to sharing some information today. It's going to be really, really awesome, concise, and hopefully my hope is to make it very exciting for everybody else. I know I had lots of time to get excited in school around cells and what they do and what we're made up of. I'm in my office right now, my osteopathic practice here. So I mean, I'm looking at how incredible the human body is on a daily basis. And it's really fun to be able to look at a deeper level as to what is actually going on, which is really fun. We've got another couple minutes, so I'm going to just wait a couple of seconds. I'm going to pop open my midday pick me up. That's beautiful Rev. So I'm going to have speak. And I'm gonna have one more minute and then we're gonna get going. Right. Okay, so we are at that time. So I'm gonna get started, and I'm really excited to share this info today. USANA's products are the best that I've come across. The company is filled with integrity, only going to put out the highest quality, and are constantly looking at how they can be better. And I'm all about being open to growing and, you know, looking for how we can be better people, how we can make better products. And I love how aligned that I feel I am with them. So I'm going to share today about what makes USANA so different and what makes their products so different and what's in them. And for those of you that have experienced these amazing products, you can feel the difference. I've had people ask me, like, how do you do all that you do? I mean, I wake up 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm off, and I'm going, and we're off to a full day of treating, and then I get to pick my kiddos up, and then we get to go to hockey, and then we get to go to skating, and then we get to go home, and I get to get them to bed, and then after that, I get to do whatever I need to do around the house, or I get to keep building my businesses. And sometimes I think about it, I'm like, man, yeah, how does that happen? And then I realize I have all these incredible products behind me that are working behind the scenes within, fueling my body and giving my cells everything that they need for me to be able to accomplish all that I desire to do. And I never see myself as having I've had ups and downs, as we all do. I get to do a check-in because rest is really important as well. And my body is just being fueled by these incredible products. And we get to have Nicole joining us now. Welcome. I'm just sharing about how USANA products are so incredible and what makes them so incredible. And I'm going to jump into sharing that. I was also sharing how a lot of people ask me how I do all the things that I do in one day. And then I said that, I have USANA has my back. It's fueling me and energizing myself from the inside out. And curious, can I ask you a question? I got a little people probably there.
Yes.
How do you feel
you.
that USANA supplements support you? Like how do you feel? Do you feel different since starting them?
Yeah, I feel like I have more energy, but not even like, and not as like anxious. Like I feel like I can just like function through the thing. Thanks, Remy. And just even noticing, like for me and the kids, how like we don't get sick, or if something comes up, it doesn't last as long as it used to.
That's a big
Especially
one.
for the two kids.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah.
I mean, I've worked myself through a cold. I didn't have a voice last week, and at first I'm like, dang it, like I'm supposed to be like sharing how you don't get sick. It's like we're all gonna come across viruses. They're gonna cross our path,
Yeah.
and I don't stay sick as long. Like in 1 week, I
Yeah.
kicked that virus's butt, and now I have better immunity for next time.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of it lingering for 3,
Yeah.
6 weeks. And it's like, no, I don't know. I choose not to have that.
Yeah, exactly. When I like too, because I don't take everything every day. So depending like how I feel, or like if I've done like a certain workout, then I'll take different supplements. Like it's not like you have to take everything every day, which I kind of like.
Absolutely. I feel like I have like this little toolbox at home that I can pull from depending on what my body needs.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna pull up a couple slides and I'm gonna share, and hopefully this does it nice and smoothly.
All right, I'm gonna mute myself so you don't need to listen to Spirit.
Sounds good. Right. So I'm going to share a few slides. This is what allows my body and Nicole's and so many other people to feel a difference when we utilize and take these incredible USANA products. USANA has, this is where I get really excited, so I'm going to make it as fun as science can be, because I find science fun, but not everybody does. So that's my opportunity for today. So what USANA has created is Incelligence technology. So Incelligence technology are these specific nutrient combos that they've put together and they've incorporated into a number of their products. So some of the products are Cell Essentials, which are these two, the core minerals and Vita antioxidant. That makes up Cell Essentials. And it's also in the Health Pack, along with a number of their optimizers as well. So what Incelligence technology has the ability to do is, I'm going to switch back over here, is to optimize nourishment of our cells, to protect our cells at a whole nother level, and to renew our cells. And it's able to do this through this amazing ability that our body has, which is called cell signaling. So cell signaling is basically just our cells talking to each other and nutrients talking to our cells. So with the Incelligence, it has the ability with these specific nutrients to speak to our cells and to know what our cells need, and then they're able to give that to them. So that is what Incelligence has the ability to do. So it has optimal nourishment. So, USANA's products offer a broad spectrum of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants to nourish our cells. That has always been there. Ever since USANA first created their first multivitamin, which was called the Essentials, this optimal nourishment has always been there. They've always been on the cutting edge of antioxidants and what they have the ability to do, and providing our body with the nutrients in the correct form, in the correct ratios and amounts, so that our body can not only recognize it, it can utilize it, and has the ability to really nourish at a deeper level. And it's not wasted. And our body can draw from it what it needs in that moment. I often have people asking me about, well, do I need this one, or do I only need this one, or do I only need this one? Well, our bodies are dynamic beings. We're constantly changing. We're constantly being exposed to different things and different environments and different emotions. So we're constantly changing. So to say you only need these specific things, or, I find that very difficult to believe. And that's why I love being able to take something that has such a broad spectrum of all of these different things that our cells truly need at different times, maybe, and it's always there and readily available for when my cells in my body do need it. So that's something that I really love, that this is Incelligence offers, and these incredible products offer as well. The enhanced antioxidant protection, is so cool to me. Okay, so everyone's heard of antioxidants. It can be, we'll say, almost like a, I don't know, one of those words that a lot of people are throwing around, a hype word. Well, Dr. Wenz was like the first on antioxidants and knowing what they truly have the ability to do in our body. So with cell signaling, it allows them to help to protect themselves with a powerful called endogenous antioxidants. Endogenous, or endo, means inside or within. So endogenous means antioxidants that our body makes within. So cool. So when our body consumes, when we consume antioxidants, whether that's in food, something like that, it has the ability to, we'll say, neutralize or hook onto one free radical. So free radicals are those nasty little guys that are floating around causing all sorts of damage to our cells. If you can see in the background, right above the word cells, there's a big red, almost firecracker. That's what happens in our cells when when our free radicals, are trying to take from cells what they need. Free radicals are just poor little guys that are missing something that they want to fill up with. So they try and take from something else so that they feel more stable and have more stability. Well, antioxidants have the ability to latch onto those free radicals so that they can stabilize them, so they aren't going to go around causing a whole bunch more damage. Well, one antioxidant we consume will attach to one free radical, and they have a little hug and go on their way. Well, our body, when it is signaled to through cell signaling with the appropriate nutrients, will create our own antioxidants from within. And they have the ability to attach onto 100 free radicals. So cool. So one endogenous antioxidant, antioxidant made within, can attach to 100 free radicals over here, attach onto it, and stabilize all of them so that they aren't creating harm to the rest of our cells around it. So that has incredible effects on our bodies. And that's an amazing way that a lot of people, and for myself in particular, when we're getting sick, if we get exposed to a virus, our immune system is made to kick in. Well, this has also the ability to, help and support our body through these processes so that it's not creating a cascade of effects on our body. So, of negative effects on our body. So that is really, really awesome. The next, we'll say, amazing thing that this Incelligence gives our body the ability to do is cellular renewal. So the little green thing in the back there that looks kind of like a jelly bean, that is a mitochondria. So our mitochondria are little energy factories. So what happens is over time, our body should recycle these within our cell. Each one of our cells has one of these inside of it. So over time, though, it becomes leaky. So if you can see behind Innovative, it looks kind of like a wrinkly one that's kind of old. It's got a whole bunch of red things floating out of it. Those red guys are all called free radicals. So it's like a really old leaky energy factory that's now kind of letting its byproducts and all the junk float out and around our cells. That is what's going to go around causing a lot of havoc and trying to steal from other things, trying to help themselves be stable. Well, with Incelligence and cell signaling, it also optimizes the process of this renewal to recycle any of these aging parts of our cell. So within our cell, it has a certain lifespan. Well, our cells want to have the most efficient parts within it running it for however long it's supposed to be around. But if it's not getting the proper nutrients to tell it when to recycle, then it's not going to be the most efficient cell that we could have. This Incelligence technology that's found within a lot of the USANA products has the ability to signal to our cells when it needs to recycle. And it gives the ability to know when it should be recycling these old leaky cells, so it produces more efficient cells or parts of the cell for however long it's going to be around. So that is just so cool. It's creating more efficient cells for our body to be working as efficiently as it possibly can. And that's pretty impressive. And these are some of the products that have the Incelligence technology in it that USANA offers. So I've already mentioned the core minerals and the antioxidants, the vitamin antioxidant. That's what makes up Cell Essentials. That's what we consider a multivitamin, the two of those together. It also includes proglucamine, which is an incredible boost for the immune system. It's like a precursor. It's kind of like primes your immune cells for the opportunities that it does come in contact with a virus. And quite honest, that is one that I was not taking as efficiently, and that probably could have that would have supported me a lot in getting better even faster. So that's an incredible one. HEPA Plus, in the green there, that is all about the liver. HEPA means liver cells. HEPA Plus is awesome in a gentle detox of the liver, and it increases the function of it. So that one, actually, they've done a lot of research studies with it to really show the effects that it has on our body. So it's really fun, especially for me, to be able to have the actual, scientific data and the research papers that show what this is actually doing in our body. And then the last one there, the lighter blue, is called Precosa. And Precosa is for our joints. That's for anything it has your curcumin, the glucosamine, as well as, like I said, the Incelligence technology, which are specific nutrients that are utilized together to be able to more efficiently signal and talk to our cells. So those are some of the other optimizers that include the Incelligence technology in it. So that's pretty exciting to be able to have really a full lineup of products that are going to really efficiently protect, nourish, and renew our cells. And that is what really has taken USANA up to another level when it comes to cellular nutrition. It's just above and beyond. And I get more and more excited the more I learn about it, and the more I hear about people's experiences. It's really exciting. I had somebody letting me know that they were going through a rough time with their health, And they found that certain things cause them to have rashes. And they noticed that any time that they took their cell essentials, there would be no rashes, or the rash would go away. And that was really exciting to hear. And he told me, you know, I don't know why, and I know that anytime we take it, there's no rashes to be found. So that's really exciting. I've had patients notice, I mean, significant changes in energy level, and notice when they haven't taken it and what their energy level's like. There's just so many different ways. I mean, I've heard people taking Precosa, knee problems and joint issues for so long. And they've tried, you know, they've tried the glucosamine, they've tried the turmeric or curcumin, which is the active ingredient in turmeric. Nothing was working. They tried Precosa and they weren't having knee pain. And they felt they could go on walks again. And just to see the joy that's brought back into them is really exciting. And I think that's what it's all about, is being able to share something that gives other people the opportunity, if it's something that they choose is going to be what they want to try, but seeing that the joy that it can bring back into their lives. And I think that's, for me, one of the most exciting parts about sharing this information with people, is just giving them the knowledge so that they can make the best choice for themselves, and that if they do choose in, that they're going to feel the difference, and they're going to feel what a USANA difference is. So that is what I wanted to share with you guys today. Short, sweet, to the point, and full of lots of information, hopefully. If you have any questions, I will be posting this in our group, and you can just fill any questions in the comments below. Any of your experiences with how you felt the difference, whether it be from your shakes, from your cell essentials, from anything, fish oils. I know a lot of people that have had really amazing effects, myself personally, with the Biomega, which are USANA's fish oils, and mood. Especially for me when I was pregnant, and then after when I was breastfeeding. So they can have a significant effect on mood as well, which is, I've had some direct results with that. So if you have any questions around that, let me know. And again, just share any experience that you've had. And if you have any questions, let us know. We'd love to support you however that looks. Hope you all have an amazing day, and I'm excited to try and see how I get out of this. And yeah, I hope you all have an amazing day, and we look forward to supporting you however that looks. Have an awesome one. Bye.